All right, and welcome to hour 11. Flying through it now. So, if you look back to hour 8, we were passing the guard, and by the looks of it, today we were defending that. So, just while Justin's showing this now, actually, I'm quite aware of the fact that I don't really want to give away all of his tricks. I don't really want to put all of his training up online for free and stuff. It's at no benefit to him. So there's going to be a bit less of it. It's more going to be focused on me drilling it and rolling with people. But yeah, less of the sort of technique or the intricacies of it, I think, which would only be fair. Okay, so we're pushing out, shrimping out, using his shin there to get out from underneath him, just like that. And then swimming around, hooking the feet in. So Rob's going to do the knee across that would be knee across the belly, but then I push out, hook my feet in, and one more time. All right. Well, I mean, that's pretty much the basics of it. We do go over some finer details as well, but just to keep practicing that motion, that movement is a good idea. So then just stepping it up after that, you're not just going to sit there obviously, so sliding the feet down, hooking behind the heels, spreading the legs and pushing, and then they're on their back and you're sitting up. We'll play a little game of that later on, but also falling safe as well. So you'll notice that I'm going to fall on my elbows here, which is a natural reaction. We need to fall flat on our back with our arms out wide. Oh, there we go. Fall on my arm. That's a good way of injuring yourself. So there we go. There's the knee across the belly. So I shrimp out, hook my feet, slide down, spread my legs, push. And there we go. And one more time. Shrimp out, hook the feet in, legs down, spread and push. So this is a little bit about the technique of getting our feet around, shrimping out and getting our feet hooked in. Now here you can see Justin's foot is on my leg, which prevents me from moving it as easily. So where there we go, I can barely move it. Where we've got me moving around so quickly, and it looks good. Technically, Rob could just move his leg out very easily. So we just go over these finer little points to make sure that the feet are hooked properly to prevent the leg from coming out. And then we go down. I think play a little game here where we have to get up before the next person or we get pushed over. So there we go. So Rob pushes the legs to the side, goes to pass the guard, I shrimp out, hook my feet in this time, slide down, spread my legs, push, and then I want to get up before him and push him down. There you go, and then one for Rob just so he doesn't feel so bad about me only showing me doing it. Oh, kicked him in the ribs there, total accident. So he shrimps out, hooks the feet, spreads the legs, pushes, gets up, there we go, pushes me back down. So this we'll be doing from half guard, which is useful for me because it's normally what I have Rob in. So then we're going to sort of punch with the arm up over his neck, hook my legs back and bump, and then pull him back towards me, but this time push my leg through and then I'm into guard. So from half guard into guard. We'll just show that again. So I'm in the half guard now. Sort of push up with he bases, there we go, push up with the arm, he bases out, and then I'm into guard. And from the other side, so you'll see my arm come up against his neck, bump, switch the leg out and into half guard, into guard. So we were having a bit of trouble getting the one under and one over. Some of us were going like that, where you've got the arm around the other way. So you're basically parallel to their body and you want to be running across. Okay, so here's roll 1 with Justin. And this was great getting to roll with him because it sort of puts you in your place a little bit. Like it knocks you down a peg or two. I mean, there we go. I think that was probably within about 15 seconds. Just to let you know. Just to let you know that you're not as good as you think you are. And I don't think that that's a bad thing. So, yeah, I feel like I'm doing something. Obviously, he's playing it cool there. Rolls me over. Passes into side control very easily. I don't even know if he's looking at us rolling. I think he's probably looking at other people. So casual. But it's good to roll with someone like that, you know, to give you an idea of what it's like. I've got my foot stuck underneath his torso here, so I can't get the full guard. And he passes that one. And he could have gone for a choke there, which I'm grateful he didn't. And then we just shuffle around. So I prevent the knee across the belly there. And he's like, cool, whatever. I'll do it again. So here we go. Now his knee is right on my belly. So I just have no choice but to move out the way of it. That's not a choke attempt I'm going for there. That's literally just me. And yeah, I mean, I've been caught with that so many times. That is it like a one-arm choke where you're choked by your own arm, and then yeah, into mount. Brilliant. I'm pretty sure in a minute I'll give up my back as well. There we go. Yeah, give up my back. Yeah, it's good. It's good to it's good to just be reminded, you know. So just trying to prevent anything. He's got a leg over the back of my head. Just get up in a ball and stay as tense as possible. I think that was my game plan. Trying to go for an arm bar, so I've just tried to stack him really, but I think that's the end. No, not the end of the roll. Oh yes, of course. And then I just hold it like this. I really don't want to give him any space. Look at how I'm C-clasping my hands behind his neck. There's no way I'm passing his guard like that. No way. And I think we just stay here. He tries to drive his knee out from my half guard. I think that's it. End of the round. Yeah, good to do that. I had a quick round with Ollie. He plays a very defensive game. We were actually down behind that black post just to the right of us for most of it. But while we're here, I thought I'd show you something. He plays a very defensive game, and it's really difficult to play against him. Everything's tight and close and hugged in. So, yeah, it's tricky. He's a tricky guy to roll with. Even there, you know, I want to get up into mount. He does a really good job of defending it and flipping me back over. And then I roll with Adam as well. So I was trying to control the 4 points, his knees and his hands, but he's very quick. And he tries to just dump me to the side, past the guard. I've got a leg stuck there, but he's not trying to hook. He's not hooked it, so he's not going to try and stop it from getting out. That's why we're bumping around. That's me trying to get my right leg out, and him trying to stop it by moving around with me. So bump around a little bit. I pick that left leg over to stop him from bumping up or posturing up and then losing me. And I think I'm going to get my right leg out. There we go. Okay, well he's reached back there to break the guard, which is quite dangerous in itself, I suppose. We only learned that, I think maybe the hour before or so, but and then I've tried to do a really good guard break by sticking his knee into my coccyx and stretching out his back leg, and then picks me up and gently puts me back down, thankfully. So then, yeah, there we go. As soon as I see that he's reached back, I bring one leg over. So now I've got one in and one out, and I want to get one arm across his face, and he knows it. So he's going to try and stack me. Now, a couple of weeks ago, maybe we were looking at how, or maybe last week, I wanted to be more mobile on my back. So I've stayed on my back here, trying to just get that lock in. I've got my foot on, I've got my hand on my ankle. I just want to get it in tight, first of all. And he's just trying to pile all that weight on top of me to stop me from getting in. So I hook the leg there, bring the right angle. There we go. It's the correct angle now to get that lock in. I've hooked his right leg, and then it's in tight, and then there's the tap. So that's the end of the week. So just have a little look at some targets for next week then. it's good to see me being more flexible on my back, not being stacked while I was trying to get that submission in. And then remembering the angles too, particularly with that triangle, and hopefully that will help me get those submissions in a bit tighter and a bit quicker as well. And then finally, if I'm going to be using my feet as hooks, then I need to make sure those hooks are tight into the leg and bent right back as far as possible. So, alright, well, let's see what happens next time in hour 12.